Hello guys, my name is Miriana and I am MCVP B2C of Isaac in Italy, which means that I am the national head of marketing of Isaac in Italy. So in this video, we're going to go through the customer flow and to see what the customer flow means for a marketer. So the customer flow basically is the journey that every person we attract goes through in order to become a customer. You will see that the last step is actually not the one of the customer, but it's one of the brand advocate. But basically, it's all the steps that we have to follow through with the person that is attracted to our product. So the customer flow is composed of 4 stages. The first stage is the attraction stage, then there's the consideration stage, value delivery, and brand advocacy. Brand advocacy is the one that I was telling you about before. But inside of each step of each stage of the customer flow, there are different profiles, and this is what the customer is in that stage of the customer flow. So in attraction, we have a stranger first. So a stranger is a person that doesn't know what Isaac is. And what is the role of marketing here is to attract that person and make that person become a visitor. So to have that person go on isaac.org, so go through our products, go through our projects, and then eventually go into the consideration stage. So the goal in the attraction stage is for marketing to attract a person to become a sign-up on our platform. Then this person will enter the consideration stage only once they apply to a product. So when they find the right opportunity for them and they apply, they are in the consideration phase and they are a lead. A lead it's not an Isaac word, it's used also outside, and it basically means that the person is a potential customer. Then in the value delivery phase is when this person actually goes on exchange and becomes a customer of Isaac. And then when this person comes back, he enters the brand advocacy phase, and it's when they become a promoter. What you have to keep in mind is that you can be a positive and a negative promoter. So you have to be very careful with the brand advocacy phase, because you can get good and bad reputation, and people can build this reputation. So if you don't deliver everything that you're supposed to deliver through the customer flow, at the end, this brand advocate will be a bad brand advocate, and they will tell their friends not to go abroad with Isaac. But if you are very good through the customer flow and the experience is amazing, then this person will become a good brand advocate, and this person will convince its friends to go also on exchange with us. And then there are the statuses. The statuses are basically what you see on Expo. Expo is the platform that we use for exchanges, and you will see near, for every person, what status they are on. So when they are just attracted, they are an open. And an open means that it's a person that has just signed up. Then they apply, and once they apply, they can get accepted or rejected by the LC that is in the other country. If they get accepted, then they are with the accepted status. Once they sign the acceptance note, they become in progress. And from the in progress status to become approved, they just need to pay. So once they pay, they enter the value delivery phase, and they are an approved EP. And then once they go on exchange, so in the moment that they arrive to the other country needs to click on the realized button. So they become realized. And then the last part is completed. Completed is when they have the standards delivered and they have a complete leadership experience. And if they're completed, there are more chances that this person will become a good brand advocate. So these are the statuses on Expo. But what's the marketing role? So this that you see is the funnel. And you will get to know more about the marketing funnel in the marketing funnel course. So I'm not going to be very I'm not gonna go deep in this. But what marketing does is what I told you before. So we have to attract first visitors. So we have a huge responsibility, because we are the first impression that people have about Isaac. And so this first impression depends on what we do and what we say. So once we generate the visitors, you see that they become signups. So they're open, and then they apply. And our role stops when we get an applicant. It doesn't stop just in the attraction phase, because our role is also to attract the right people and the people that are interested enough and fit our requirements, and then apply. So how do we know if we did a good job as a marketer? Is when someone applies. and then they become customers. But that is more of an like what OGX does, because then it's OGX that is in contact with the other entity and processes the person, etc. But what is our role and our responsibility is to give a good impression of Isaac, attract the people, and attract the right people, so then the flow goes well and they apply. So I've showed you the funnel, but in the end, the funnel is very like you can see the connection between the funnel and the customer flow that I've shown you. So basically, where we can influence the customer choices is in attraction and in consideration. And when we can influence, I mean we as marketers. So as I told you, we have to take a stranger, make the stranger visit a website, sign up, and then apply. Once they apply, they become a lead, because in that moment they become really potential customers because they already started the whole process. But then our role doesn't just stop in the moment that we create a new customer, that we get a new customer, but our role, like we come back at the end of the customer flow when the person comes back, and we have to collect their stories in order to facilitate this brand advocacy process. So we have people that either way they would go and tell their friends that their experience was amazing and everything, but if we enable this thing, it's better. So if we collect their stories and send them to the national team, then the national team can use them for online promotion. Or also you can use can benefit from this on local level, like on with physical touch points, by, for example, inviting someone that was abroad with Isaac to one of your information events, so they can share their experience to people that came to the event. But then also for this, I'm not going to go deep in brand advocacy because there is a brand advocacy course. So you're going to have a booklet about what you can do about brand advocacy, and you're going to find out more there. So that's it for the customer flow. This was just an introduction to it, so you can understand better next videos, next booklets of this course. And if you want more information, feel free to contact me at my email. Thank you.